The first time anyone saw Bo, he was lying in the corner of an abandoned building, barely moving. He was so thin it was hard to believe he was still alive. His bones showed through his skin. His head stayed low, and his eyes didn't lift when someone spoke to him. He wasn't aggressive, just weak. He didn't growl or bark. He just didn't trust. It was clear he needed help, but he didn't know what to expect from people. Every step near him made him flinch, like he was unsure if rescue meant safety or more pain. Getting him out of that building took time. He couldn't walk on his own. They moved slowly, guiding him down the hill, one careful step at a time. Finally, they got him into a crate and brought him to the clinic. No one said it out loud, but everyone was thinking the same thing. This was serious. Bo was placed in the back of the clinic where it was quiet. He got medicine, small bits of food, and a warm place to rest. But after a few days, things didn't look better. He wasn't going to the bathroom. He still barely moved. Something was clearly wrong. The vet team did a full exam and found the real issue. Inside Bo's body was a hard, dangerous blockage. It was likely the reason he couldn't eat or pass anything. Surgery was the last option and a risky one. He was already so weak, and there was no guarantee he'd survive. But they went ahead. The surgery took time. Carefully, they removed as much of the blockage as possible. When Bo woke up, his eyes were a little brighter. His body still looked thin and frail. But for the first time, he seemed a little more at ease. He wasn't healed, not yet, but something had shifted. In the days after surgery, Bo started showing small signs of hope. He rested more comfortably. He accepted gentle pets. And slowly, his personality started to peek through. His tail moved just a little when someone called his name. He began following people around the clinic, always a step or two behind, but with a small smile forming on his face. There was something very classic about him, that typical golden lab nature. Soft eyes, kind spirit, and a quiet eagerness to be near someone. It was like he had always wanted to be part of a family, but had never been given the chance. As Bo gained weight and strength, his confidence grew too. He started walking around on his own. He greeted visitors with curious eyes. And even though he still had healing left to do, it was clear he was starting to trust again. Then, someone came into the clinic and met Bo. They didn't come in looking to adopt. But once they saw him, something clicked. They learned about his past and his recovery. And after a little time together, they offered to take him home. Bo was adopted into a small beachside commune. He now has open space, friendly neighbors, and people who shower him with attention. He goes on walks. He plays outside. He even visits the ocean and swims in the water. He's finally living like the dog he was meant to be. Now, when people see Bo, they see a strong, happy dog with bright eyes and a calm, steady presence. You'd never know he once lay in a cold, dark corner, barely able to lift his head. He went from being a skeleton to a dog full of life. Bo didn't just survive, he transformed. And it all started with someone deciding not to leave him behind. If this story touched you, give it a like. Even sharing it helps more animals find love.